What's up, guys? What's going on? Jerry to the moon. Let's go. Sorry, I had a little bit of my lunch here, so I have one bite. Wow. Oh, whoa. Whoa. That was crazy. Wow. I'm sorry about that, guys. What's up, Cole Ray TV? What's going on? I continue. Yeah, you should. Absolutely should. Why wouldn't you believe in PayPay? Sorry, guys. Lunch was a little late. Get in the building, guys. Get in the building. Get in the building. Sorry, my lunch was a little late. I didn't want to delay you guys anymore. Um, so I'm just having a little bagel and turkey sandwich. I know they always say stairs eating on stream. I've been working on my Discord all day too. It looks like it's going to launch next week, maybe even this weekend. What's up, Jai? What's up, Koi Ray? What's up, Suave? What's up, Vishal? Aiden's here. Seth is here. Incognito is here. What's going on, guys? What's going on? Yeah, dude, Jerry was doing pretty good today, and then it had a little bit of a dip, didn't it? It's still hanging. It's hanging at a really high level. What? What is this? Stop your stream or you're gonna get banned. Oh my gosh. All right, so that's gone. Bye. Nice. What's going on, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, guys? It's Stayer. Let's get in the building. Let's get in the building. Satem Singh says Yapinology. That's right. Yeah, guys. Dude, smash the likes, 25 in the building. Let's go. You're with Stayer. You're with Stayer. Stayer bought some more Cetus today. Now I'm at 45,000 coins of Cetus. All variables will be synchronized. BTC will be trading over 400K. Rec Capital will have made more videos. Bazana zones. Okay. Packing bags. Yeah, dude. I'm ready. My bags are packed. I haven't sold anything. I haven't sold anything. Somebody said I should have took profits on Jerry. No way. Wow. Wow. Um, BTC dominance over 40%. That would be insane. I don't think it's going to get lower than like 50. You know? Let's see. And Bitcoin Rainbow Wave will be in orange or red zone. C-Touch says, I listened to you and bought some uh, Jerry as well. Maybe 200 bucks. Good deal. Okay, cool. Prime is straight performer in these streets, dude. Prime is the winner will be the winner of gaming, guys. Prime will be the winner of gaming, guys. I don't know if I want to listen to this. Yeah, Prime will be the winner of gaming, guys. For sure. Where's it at now? Jerry's holders, is it? I last I checked it was like at 3,000. What's it at now? Is it growing? Somebody said yesterday that people were selling PayPay and getting into Jerry. I don't know about that. I don't know if I do that. um, yeah, but Echelon Prime, dude. Echelon Prime is going crazy. Echelon Prime. If you want a good gaming play, not financial advice, get into that Echelon Prime, man. That thing's about the freaking rip. Somebody got on me saying, Stair, what do you mean a $285 Echelon Prime? Like, dude, yeah, absolutely. $10 billion market cap. $10 billion market cap. You get a $285 Echelon Prime. Look at the circulating supply. It doesn't look like they're going to dilute any of it. Lori Food. A top in August? Quite possibly. Quite possibly. I'm going to be in Baja for 2 months, and I bet you I'll be all out. I'll be all scaled out by the time I leave in August. I got a feeling. Did you guys watch Crypto Banner this morning? You guys watch Crypto Banner? Those guys that were on there. I agree with the dude that said, the housing market's going to pull everything into a recession, but at the same time, that the market is just going to go crazy. Altcoin season is going to go absolutely insane. If Powell cuts rates in July, probably in August. Yep. Yeah. What I mean, do you think he's going to cut him in June or July? I think if we get a China deal, and that India deal is supposed to be closing soon, and the Japan deal, trade deals, I think all those deals will have Powell, cutting rates. Because remember, when we watched it, um, he said, "Hey, I'm just waiting to see what is going on with tariffs. We need to stop the tariff thing," you know. And then the very next day, Trump is like, "Hey, I'm doing the deal with the UK. Hey, I'm gonna talk China. We're gonna talk to China this weekend." So it has to be a June cut, right? What's up, Fat Don? Sorry, I'm I'm almost finished my lunch. I didn't want you guys to wait any longer. I set a time and then lunch was a little late, so I'm just having a little bagel and turkey bagel. So excuse me as I wolf this down in front of you guys. But I'll be done with it in a minute. Smash the lights. Let's go. Mm, mm. Heck of a day. A lot of great news coming. There's a lot of great news coming, guys. Incredible. I think the big surprise of this bull run will be China unbanning crypto. I'm pretty sure of it. I'm pretty sure of it. What do you guys think? Do you guys think you will see China unbanning crypto this bull run? I mean, there's no way they're just going to not let their people participate in this. What's coming? You know, I don't know. That's a good question, Moonbear. Um, I bought more crypto today. Um, I just happen to have a lot of dry powder on the side here, and I just can't help myself. But it's probably maybe best that let's see. I mean, everything's kind of creeping up. I think I'm done buying now. You know what I bought? I bought more native, the ICM token native. That's like virtual protocol for ICM. This new ICM narrative. I went ahead and made sure I got 50 million coins of native. It's 402 something, and it's only at a $2 million market cap. I bet you this ICM narrative starts to kick off when the bull run is already topped, and then these other coins will start like running in ICMs, and I'll be able to get a nice little extra nice profit out of this. But this native thing, this native protocol, I don't know if you guys checked that out yet. I'm doing a video on it. I'm just trying to figure out how to present it because it's so much. I don't know. It's like it's so new. Oh, you got some more Andy Wu? Dope. Yeah, Andy Wu's gonna take off. And guys, I think that may be the first coin that I kind of feature in my Discord is Andy Wu. I'm gonna let you guys know that right now. We're gonna get a little team together, or I heard there was a team forming to kind of get Andy Wu going again because the devs cheated a long time ago. REI is pumping. Oh, that will. Oh, okay. You're saying is Virtual Protocol a Chinese coin? I thought that was an American coin. CTOC. 200 billion PayPay. Let's go. Yeah, dude. Smash the likes. Let's go, guys. 17 in the building. Yeah, dude. I got 110 billion Pepe. Um, I haven't bought any more because I've just been buying. I'm kind of getting ready for now the end of this bull run because I think they're gonna launch this ICM thing and they're really gonna be pumping that and they're gonna get a lot of liquidity in it. Retail liquidity might get sucked into that, and I'm just kind of positioning myself for that. Does that make sense? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? ICM tokens, internet internet capital markets. That's what it stands for. We talked about it in a couple streams ago. ICM, internet capital markets. Um, what I may do is do kind of a longer video this weekend. I'll release it this weekend. I already started working on it, but there's a new narrative in addition to AI, real world assets, of course, memes. It's called ICM. No, it's like all over the place. Like, dude, like the coin that I bought, native, which it mirrors Virtual's protocol, but it's like Virtual's protocol, but for ICMs, and what's on there, it looks just like Virtual's Protocol website. But there's a bunch of companies you can tokenize any company. There's like a plumbing company on there. There's like a weed company, and the native protocol helps them raise money for their tokens. So, oh, is there a Vine coin ICM? Yeah, I mean, I think Vine is an ICM. Yeah, I think Vine is an ICM. Um, Let me see if I can drop something in the chat about it. Here, I'm gonna drop the website in the chat. This ICM, this native token I'm talking about. Yeah, check that out, guys. Check that out. I just bought 50 million coins of that. I just bought 50 million coins of that. $2 million market cap. It's just like, wow. And it's already kind of getting pumped, like by influencers, like the dude off of Crypto Banner. What's that guy? The Portuguese guy that's really in the meme coins. He has like a fuzzy hair and glasses. I forgot his name. He's Portuguese. Top 10 Jerry holders will be millionaires. 5 to 10x from here. 5 to 10x. I mean, um, that would put it at a $50 million market cap at 10x from here. I think you mean like 100x, right? DM? You mean like 100x? Yeah, Michelle. I think he means maybe he means $500 million market cap. Top 10 have 6-figure bags. So you're saying the top for Jerry is $50 million market cap? I hope not. Oh, okay, because you said 10x earlier. Um, you said 10x earlier. Yeah, Michelle, how much Jerry do you have? Oh, you have 500 million Jerry, Michelle? I got 107. DM, what do you consider a huge bag of Jerry? Oh man, I've been working so freaking hard on all this stuff about my channel. You have 4 million, Jerry? Hey, it's not bad. That's not bad either. Got some Jerry whales in the chat, Fat Don. Got some Jerry Whales in the chat. Yeah, maybe it's a good dip right here. I mean, it's a good dip. Oh no, no stress at all. No, I was just wondering what. I try not to be on the computer too much while I'm on stream because it's just like I end up being like this, like like and not talking to you guys. I'm like, let me see. That's so funny. Look, I'm not even talking to you guys, all right? I'm trying to find out what's going on here. Deck screener. Let's go, man. I'm pumped, man. I am pumped, man. I've been up since 7 a.m. just going over this market and buying some stuff and I bought native and I bought Cetus today, more Cetus. I got my Cetus up to 45K. Cetus. Oh, dude, thanks, DM. Yeah, I mean, I think today I probably should have took a nap first today, but this is my only time I could probably stream today. So I was like, all right. But I've been like, I feel like I've freaking been studying for an exam or something. Um, and so usually at this time I take a nap and then I get on stream. But today I'm just like, all right. And it's such a nice day. This breeze is like, wow. This it's such a nice day. It's freaking 70 degrees up here. And in the shade it's like 68. It's like, wow. Almost a little chilly. Cole Ray says whales. Whales and um Moon Bear. Is there any utility type coins you're holding that you're worried might rug? Um I'm in Palm AI. That's one that I mean, it's kind of very speculative. It's like it's an AI play that it has 77 million coins in circulation. I think I have like around 4,000 coins, 3,700 and some coins or something like that. So I'm just trying to make like 50K on that if I can. Sell on the way up to $22. That's my price target for Palm AI. Actually, let me look. What was the Palm AI's previous high was pretty high. Um, I'm answering your question right now, Moon Bear. Okay, its all-time high was $2 back in March of last year. Palm AI, if you want to Palm AI. So I got 37 hundred coins of Palm. What's that? Yeah, so I got like oh no, sorry. I think I have $3,700 worth. Whoops. 3,700. No, sorry. Jeez, what do I can't even look. I can't look at my wallet right now. Um, I'm pretty sure I have like $1,500 worth of Palm AI, but so that's like 3,700 coins. Um, and I think that this coin could probably go to 200 to $22. There's 70. Let's see here. 77 million coins in circulation. Um, I think this thing can really, really run. And with Alex Becker pumping it and a couple of big influencers pumping it right now and coming up, and retail gets a hold of this thing, I think it's really going to run. And also, it's not on any major exchanges yet. So once it gets on more exchanges, it's gonna really, really, really pump, I think. So So that's one, but this is one that I'm not entirely sure about. Like this could actually rug. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the team that well. I simply bought because of the circulating supply and the influencers, and I wanted to pad my AI plays. What else? I don't think Pinlink's rugging. That's one coin. Pinlink is one coin that I'm almost certain will not rug. What else? Um, I got out of Blender, so I sold all my Blender and transferred it to Palm AI, and I also bought geez, more Andy Wu. With that. Um, what else? Cetus. I don't think Cetus is rugging. I don't think Aerodrome is rugging. Um, what else? I mean, some of these are kind of too big to fail. Like, even though, look, I mean, look what happened with Terra Luna, right? But I think some of these dexes are just they're too big to fail. Node AI. I don't think Node AI is going to rug. I again, we you never know. You never know. You can't go into a coin and say, is this going to rug? I mean, you kind of just got to be like, okay, I'm in. If this rugs, so be it. You know what I mean? Master Lofi's going to go crazy. I mean, Lofi is a coin that I wish I bought more of. Be honest with you, Lofi is a coin. After watching, I think I bought. I think I bought before the interview that I watched that we talked about yesterday. Um, but I got 100,000 coins of Lofi. Man, I wish I had 1,000,000 coins. But I kind of don't want to buy any more right now because we could see that it's kind of a decision time. That's why the description of my stream, I talk about how if we close above 104 today, then that's really bullish, and we're probably going to hit all-time highs and go past them this week. But there's a chance that we could close under that, and that would also signal that we may be going down. So I don't know. I don't know. It's okay. We're at 103.5. 103.6 right now for Bitcoin. So we'll see. You know what? The I think the best meme coin, man, I have like three or four that I think are amazing. Um, I I think Lofi is just moving up my list of that though. Like I think Lofi with the combination of it being on SUI and only being a billion coins, um, and also having this team that's doxed fully, and they're working hard, and the X is going crazy. The website is really cool, and they're getting in front. Allcoin Daily is influencing is being is pumping them. They got a lot of influencers, and I just see this coin having no problem going to $1. But it's like I wonder if it's going to go to $10. You know what I mean? Because when coins hit a certain point and it's juicy enough for retail, it like everything just connects like at the right time. Coins tend to outperform your price targets that you have them for. You know what I mean? So let's see here. So I really really like Lofi. Of course, Turbo. If Turbo gets to 70 cents, oh man, that'd be insane. That'd be 700K for your boy. And I know Fat Don, I know you have a lot of turbo too. You have more turbo than me. Um, I think turbo has a real shot. I think a lot of these coins have a real shot to outperform. And every day that goes by, again, it's like I feel like memes are gonna run away with this whole cycle. Memes are just gonna the way the way the circulating supplies have been. like Turbo's circulating supply, Jerry's, low fees. Um, Trying to think of another coin that has like a kind of a low circulating supply, and it's so early. I just feel like we got a real shot to do very well with those. So I can't really pick out of those, but I mean, low fee Turbo, Jerry the Turtle, Pepe, um, and Dark Horse Andy Wu, if given the right circumstances, um, those are gonna freaking fly. Hey, 20 in the building, 9 likes. Owie, you're hurting my feelings. um, let's get the lights up. So does that answer your question? Yeah, I just feel like, yeah. Both our families are, yeah, I know, right? Yeah, we're just gonna hit the beach together. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, just meet us out in Chile. Cause but something's about to give, guys. Something is up. Something, you can feel it, right? Something is about to happen with this market. And I can't put my finger on it yet. I don't know what it is, but something is about to happen, and I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's either there's going to be, a bit of a correction, and we're all going to feel like shit holding our coins, and we're just going to have to hold through it, and and then there's gonna, dude. Here's another thing. Oh, well, let me finish what I'm saying though. Or we're gonna rip to the upside, and it's just gonna be absolute mayhem from here, in a good way for the next like 90 days, 120 days. Um, my gut feeling says it's gonna be that, because there's so many people fudding the market right now, asking for a correction to 92K, but I think that's the pain. I think the pain is to the upside. Okay? I think most investors want this market to go down because they fudded the market at 75K Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin went absolutely crazy, and they missed it. And so now they're asking for Bitcoin to please come back and allow me to get my entry. But the way Bitcoin performs in those times when everyone's asking for a lower entry, Bitcoin rarely gives it. Rarely gives it. I don't need to be a chart boy to tell you that Bitcoin rarely gives you an opportunity to get back in when everybody is asking to get back in. Which also tells me that if it rips from here, we're going really high, because everybody that was asking for a 75, 50K Bitcoin at the lows, and are now asking for a 92K Bitcoin to get in. They're not going to get it, and they're going to end up chasing this market. They're going to be like, they're going to first sit out the all-time high breaking, right? And they're going to ask for a pullback then, and then they're not going to get it. And then Bitcoin's going to go to like 120, 130, and then they're going to pile on top. And I think that's when we get a possible 200K Bitcoin by September, October, if that makes sense, guys. And we'll have pullbacks in along the way. Everyone will be able to get in, and that's what happens in the top of a bull run, right? The parabolic top is that there's major dumps and pullbacks, right? To where retail and investors that were looking for lower prices, they get in, and then it rips back up, and they're immediately in profit and feeling euphoric like everybody else. But then they end up getting trapped because they're asking for Bitcoin to go to 350K, 450K, at that stage. And you'll hear a lot of YouTubers asking for that at that stage, and they're not going to get it, and they're going to get wrecked, and we'll be able to scale out on them getting wrecked, if that makes sense. Does that make sense, guys? Michelle, you think of 400K Bitcoin by August? That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Hey, Umar, hey, thanks a lot. We're not talking about that right now. I mean, I looked at it. Thank you. We understand that's your coin and that's great. And, thank you. Thank you, Umar. Thank you. I'm not going to talk about your coin right now. Um, anyone that got in on this coin, congratulations. You're now 2x up. Um, let's see. Nice, nice, Ross. What's up, Ross? Down in downtown LA. I got to drive to LA on Tuesday. I gotta ship out a painting I have, and it's an international shipping, so and it's a big painting, so I got to drive it down to downtown LA and have it shipped. Um, yeah, I hope my gut's right because it sure feels to me that the pain is to the upside, not the downside. The pain, the pain of this market is everyone that didn't get in yet and feels Bitcoin's too high are asking for pullbacks and they're not going to get them. Aiden Smith, yo, okay. Hey, Stair, what's up? Jerry looking healthy and strong. Yes it is, dude. Jerry, yeah, I think DT or DM said it's coiled up like a cobra. I'm gonna pin that. That's hilarious. Um, Josh Mandel predicted a 444K Bitcoin. Whoa. DT's in the house. Is yo yo yo. Yeah, the bull run is gonna go into like the first quarter of 2026. But the thing is that part of that time we're going to already be in a bear market, if that makes sense, right? Because this market, wherever it's going to be at in terms of price, is going to be kind of topped out by the end of the year. But it's going to be still crazy. There's going to be still people coming in late, trying to figure out what to buy, and the market's going to appear to be just kicking off or doing really well. And really, that's the start of the bear market, which all of us should be scaled out completely by then. Does that make sense? Yeah, Aiden. Yeah, I mean, Jerry is Jerry is looking like it's got to make an absolute parabolic move. Jerry looks odd to me in a good way. Jerry looks so odd to me in a good way. Um, It's great to be here, guys. 21 in the building, 13 likes. Let's get the likes up. Um, and yeah, man, we're gonna go crazy today. I mean, we're gonna go crazy this week, I feel. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully Bitcoin can push up above 104. Jerry's next move is gonna be insane. I really think so. I think Jerry is one of those coins that is gonna surprise people. It's gonna surprise people. Especially look. I mean, for me, the Ratto the Rat and the whatever that just came out only helps Jerry the Turtle because people are looking at that and be like, I'm good. Like the Drake meme. They're like, and then they're like Jerry. They're like, yeah, that's what's going on with Jerry. The more coins that come out, the better Jerry looks. Thank you, Fat Don. Thank you guys. Yeah, the likes just bring more people in. I love to get 30 in the building, that'd be cool. 35 in the building. Um, Although, man, I've watched, I know some YouTubers and man, they have like 50K subscribers and they can barely get 20 people on a live. So, I mean, it's an honor to have this many people in, at this stage of the market. where retail isn't even here yet. So I'm very honored. I'm very happy about this. Um, let's see here. Don Crypt. A lot of people say that the Euphoria top could be by the end of next month. No, that's not happening. I don't think so. I think we'll just be getting started, Don. And we are just getting started. We got to have retail come in. Retail needs some time. Retail needs some breaks. They need confirmations. Retail needs confirmations to come in. Um, you know, they need interest rates to go down. They need some sort of promise of a stimulus check. I mean, they're going to turn on the money printers, guys, this summer. And in the form of saying, "Oh, Doge, we found $500 billion in the couch of the Fed in the form of pennies and nickels. Oh my gosh, we're gonna pass the savings on to you." You know what I mean? And people are gonna go nuts. They're gonna get a $5,000 check per family, and they're like, "All right, should we pay off the our credit cards, or should we catch up on our mortgage payments, or should we catch up on our car payments? Are they going to be like, or we can buy a 200K Bitcoin? Yeah, let's buy the 200K Bitcoin. You know what I mean? That's what's going to happen, man. You know what I mean? Let's see here. So wow, this chat's going crazy. You guys are awesome, man. You guys are awesome. Keep talking. This is amazing. This is amazing. Um, Aiden says, "Odd but good. I'm all in on Jerry. Also, the greenest dev I have ever seen. So many listings and all. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're doing it. They're working. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. The website's amazing. They're checking off things to their list. Jerry is undervalued at this stage. Jerry is undervalued at this stage. It would be an absolute travesty if Jerry just died. And it won't, because as you can see, they're getting more holders every single day. The tokenomics tells you, hey, this is another chance at Turbo if you didn't get in on Turbo early. You know what I mean? It just speaks volumes. I mean, the tokenomics alone is so good. Um, let's see here. Rochelle says he's like the Simpsons, predictions that always come true. You talking about me? That's funny. I have been right a lot lately. I don't know what I've been wrong on. I was even right on RAI on Reploy, and I actually fudded myself. I was like, I did the video for Reploy saying Reploy is at crazy buy levels at 20 some cents, and so what if the devs freaking cheated their coins? It only helps. It only helps the tokenomics of the project, and I ended up not buying it. And everyone's like, "Dude, you were so right on Replay." And I'm like, "Yeah, I was right. I was right, wasn't I?" I mean, I just ended up buying a bunch of other coins and forgot about Replay. I forgot about Dre. You know what I mean? You forgot about Dre. Um, Moonbear says we also need rate cuts for smart money to shovel cheap debts into risk assets. Hey, Moonbear, hey, you know what, man? I'm knighting you. I'm knighting Moonbear as a moderator. Moonbear, the dude's amazing. I am making you a moderator, whether you like it or not, sir. Um, thank you so much. You have been amazing. Like a lot of people in this chat. I mean, I notice a lot of you guys being here every single day. My retention rate on YouTube, they're saying, is off the charts because people just keep coming back, and I can't appreciate that enough, dude. So I just made you a moderator. Moon Bear, I think this is his first bull run. But still, dude, the guy is a smart dude. He's got a great head on his shoulders, and I think I mean he may be an outlier in terms of folks that are in their first bull run of making major profits. I mean, he's just making incredible moves. He's very, very present, and so yeah, hats off to Moon Bear. You're a moderator, buddy, and I really appreciate you. Um, let's see here. You think they're gonna dish out them stimmies again? Absolutely, 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 Fat Don. This country has to keep printing money, man, and they got to have excuses to do it. And it's a great excuse to say, "Hey, we found some extra. We found a couple some loose change in the couch of the Fed." And really, it's just they're printing money, or they can just come out and say we're printing money. But I think Trump is a little bit has a little bit of pride on that because he's always been against the country printing money. But I think behind closed doors, Scott Bessent and all these guys are like, dude, we got to turn on the money printer because consumership is down, dude. I mean, look, go watch it. That was actually an amazing episode of Crypto Banner this morning. Not that I FUD Crypto Banner. I mean, it's just that Rand he gives some great information, and then he sneaks in some rugs and some scams. And so I mean, as a seasoned investor, I can tell when he's doing that. But then he has these shows like today, this morning, where he has some really smart people on, and I forgot the names of these guys, but I've seen them before, and they gave some great information and counter views on this market. And you could say both of them are right. I mean, one of them said, "Hey, you know what? I mean, the housing market is going to pull down into the U.S. into a major recession, and that consumership is down, and that the Fed can't get people to spend right now. I mean, if they're gonna give people breaks, people they got to have people spend the money that they're giving them breaks on, right? And they're not going to be able to do that unless they print the money, because just having people lowering interest rates and having families just be able to save $100 or $200 or X amount of money that is not really significant to them, they're going to not spend that. They're going to save it, and that's bad for the economy. And so that's what they talked about this morning, and a lot of what they talked about really rings true to what we talk about on this channel with meme coins and where we're at and the cycle altcoins also. And that we really are at a pivotal point right now to where it's total risk on. It's in the best interest of the government and the powers that be, the elites, the whales, that we go really crazy up from here. Again, I'm going to say this again. I say this a lot. Trump has $1 billion in this market through Liberty Capital. He has a $500 million in Bitcoin. He has a $500 million in ETH. His wallet is public. He's got millions in Avalanche, Lido. I think he has like Litecoin. He has some like dinosaur coins in there. But still, this guy's not going to sit up there and be president and take a loss in front of the country. You know what I mean? So there you go with that. Oh, you meant the greatest, Aiden? Okay, got it. I think I read it as greenest, but I think you okay, greatest. Um, Seth is checking in on you, Aiden. So, Umar, if we get a 250K, but wherever we're going to be at, I think there'll be an 80% correction into a bear market. But I could be wrong on that because there's a lot more institutional investors in this market now, to where they tend to hold. So the drop on Bitcoin into the bear market may not be that large, and some chart boys, some mega, Ben Cowens, where welcome to the cryptoverse. Like, sorry, your altcoins are down 30%. I guess should have bought Bitcoin. Like all those guys say that there's going to be less and less of a correction every cycle as more institutional money comes into the market. They tend to hold longer. Um, Fat Dawn Talk says Mr. Stayer Simpsons. Seth says JYAI is much better than Brett and Andy and so on. What do you think about Matt Fury coins? Um, I like Matt Fury coins, but I just don't want to be too over invested in them. Um, so I have PayPay, which is, I mean, technically, is that a Matt Fury coin? Technically, I mean, it's just kind of a copy of Pepe, but which is a Matt Fury coin. But you got Jerry. Turbo is not a Matt Fury coin. So I have two coins that are Matt Fury coins, and I think I'm gonna chill there with that. I think so. I'm good enough with Jerry. I feel great with Jerry. I think Jerry will be the leader of Matt Fury coins outside of Pepe. Um, Don Cripps says, "How long do you think the altcoin season will last?" Well, usually an altcoin season will last about 4 months. And within that time frame, half of it is speculating a top. You know what I mean? Half of it is like consolidating tops where it doesn't go up anymore, it just goes down. So um, a lot of people like to say, like Ben Cowan again, he said that altcoin season is only like 3 weeks long of gains. And a lot of people try to correct him on that, but I mean, technically, he's right about that. Now, the thing is that this is why meme coins are so special, right? Is because meme coins have been randomly running um, through a bear market, through a bull market. It doesn't freaking matter. Dog with hat went off in the middle of a bear market. You know, Turbo got its steam in during what was considered, bear market times. The bull run really didn't start yet, and so I think, yeah, I think altcoin season about 4 months. That's what I'm saying. I think in June, so you got June, July, August, and September. So that's 4 months, right? And I think we're going to start seeing a lot of consolidation in October, and then a scale down and in the winter. You know, a slow scale down. Maybe there's some negative news that knocks us down, but I hope to be out of the market by the end of summer. Nice, dude. Yeah, Moon Bear, you're the best. Um, let's see here. Let's see here. 2016 was 17K BTC's top. 2021 was 69K top. 2025 won't underperform at just 200K. It has to be above 300K. You know what? I hope so. I hope so, Vishal. I really do. I hope so. I hope so. I thought I was being moon boyish saying a 250K Bitcoin. Arthur Hayes, the economist Arthur Hayes, said that he believes that there's going to be a 250K top by the end of the year, and he's been right before, and I really respect him. So I think that very well could happen. But I also believe you too, Vijay. Um, Seth, out of those four, Jerry, Brett, Andy, or Landwolf, it's clearly Jerry for a few reasons. One, Jerry is new, newer than all of them. It's hotter than all of them. It has a way lower market cap than all of them. So we stand to make more gains. And Jerry is in a position to chase them. You need to get in those meme coins that are in the chase, not that are ahead. I don't want to buy Pepe. I want to buy Pepe. You know what I mean? I don't. I mean, I'm invested in Turbo, and I still say Turbo's in a good buy zone. But technically, for this rant, I don't really want to buy more Turbo right now. I want to buy more Jerry. You know what I mean? like Jerry's the buy out of the two because there's more multiples. You know what I mean? Um, let's see here. There is also more risk, of course, but yeah, there's more multiples. Yeah, Jerry's definitely 50xing from here. Jerry's definitely 50xing from here, and then some. It's just that it's just gonna be, doing. I think from here, I think we're gonna see something parabolic with Jerry. I think something's about to happen. I think if we see all-time highs with Bitcoin this week and we see the market start to take off again, Jerry's in a pole position to just throw you a freaking 20 30x right now. You know what I mean? And I'm not playing around. I really do. I mean, I just put up a short that's going to come out sometime. I forget when it's going to come out, but it's me talking about um uh Turbo before Turbo started ripping, and I just feel the same way with this. Um, let's see here. I hope so, Vishal. Like I said, I mean, I think Vishal is probably going to be right more so than me on this. He said 300 to 400K, but I'm going to say 250. What's up, Inferno? Um, yeah, that impression of Ben Cowan. Welcome to the cryptoverse. Sorry, your altcoins are down 70%. I guess you should have bought Bitcoin. No altcoin season for you. Let's look at the charts. um, Pepe is a cousin twice removed. Yes. Pepe is unstoppable, but Jerry will be second. All right, Aiden. Yeah. Beyond Illusions. What's up, Beyond Illusion? Anyone else get that free Resonate airdrop? I don't know. I don't think so. I never get airdrops. I don't know. I gotta be more of an airdrop hound. Wow, we're an hour in, man. Why does Stair just pass the time so quick, man? Ross is up in the crane in downtown LA. I mean, he's just chilling. And I just shaved off an hour of his day like that. Seth, bro, JYAI is getting new listing. What exchange do you think it will be? Well, I mean, they've been pretty on point with their roadmap. I mean, we can look right on their what they made it easy for us. We can look right on their website and make an assumption right now. Let's see here. I think I was just looking at Jerry, right? Yeah, okay. So let's look at their website. You know, we're back on this website. They made it real easy for us. Look at this website. Um, all right, so that's all checked off, right? And now coming soon, it's either going to be BitGet Exchange, OKX, or Binance or Bybit. My goodness. My goodness. I think a Binance exchange would be absolutely huge. BitGet, okay, I'll take any one of those. Bybit, I'll take any one of those, guys. Bybit is where all the degen traders sit around at. Um, Shiba exploded last bull run in October. Yeah, I mean, uh, buyer. I'm just gonna call you Cobra. Um, what do you think about Caspa? I'm not invested. I probably won't be invested. Caspa is kind of odd to me. If Caspa runs to incredible heights, then it is what it is. I'm in other coins. You know what I mean? Something about Caspa. The influencers are kind of slimy. I mean, I'm not trying to hate on other YouTubers, but some YouTubers are just super slimebally. And I hope Stayer's not like that. But and I don't know. It's just something about it. And then also what I didn't like about it about Caspa is that they did their mining rewards and they like did this like slow rug where they started off with mining rewards being way up here, and then they didn't tell people that it was going to be slowly dropping the next to nothing. I mean, go look that up. I'm not a miner, but from what every time I look at miner videos or people are talking about mining, cash was a bad word in the mining community now, you know? So I don't know. Maybe you just talk to a miner, but I mean, because you got to buy all that equipment. You know, you're a miner. You got to buy all that equipment. You got to buy the actual Caspa rig and do all this and set that shit up. And then you're like, oh shit, I'm making all these gains. And then it's like it goes down lower and lower every day, and it's like, oh, this sucks. You know what I mean? It's a slow rug. It's a slow mining rug. Jerry on top. Aiden says, DM says the turtle starts out behind and always wins. Absolutely. FN. Uh, FN is asking any internet computer bags. No, no, I'm not gonna. Even though, there's never been a Coinbase coin that's rugged. I believe this is a Coinbase coin, internet computer. Um, I don't feel like it's going to get back up to that $300, $400 mark that it started off with back in the end of the last bull run. I don't see that really happening. Um, hey Kelsey, what's going on? So I'm just never I'm not going to be in that, but I hope, man. I mean, I hope people do well in it. Again, I mean, as an investor in this market, you can't be in everything. You know what I mean? I don't dislike internet computer. It's just that it's so far down my buy list. I would say there's like 100 and some coins that I buy before ICP. Master says, more Lofi, please. Absolutely. I added the please. I added the please because Lofi is a coin that, my goodness, Lofi is one of them ones, man. And every day I look at it, I'm like, man, I should have bought a little bit more. I got in at like a little over, it was around 2 cents, and I still thought that was pretty high of a buy because it had already pumped like over 200, 300% at that point, like a few weeks ago. And I was like, I'm getting in high, but you know what? I still feel good about buying, right? And then boom, the thing hits like 7 cents, and now it's hovering around 6.5 cents, and I couldn't be happier. A quick 3x, but there's tons more in store. Again, I'm not selling anything right now. I'm not selling a damn thing right now. I can't wait for what's going to happen. Again, the more the days go by, the more I hear people asking for a 92K Bitcoin, the more it tells me that the pain is to the upside, and that these are the people that are asking, that the people that are asking for a 92 and 85K Bitcoin are the ones that are going to be buying 120, 130, 140K Bitcoin in just a few weeks. And that's what's going to send this market even higher. And then they get dumped on, right? See that you got to understand, like the chasers, they say I don't want to buy right now. It goes higher. They buy there. They get dumped on. They sell and say, why did I do that? It returns up to that. They don't buy then. It goes higher. They buy there. They get dumped on. It just is like, oh my gosh, like just quit crypto, bro. Quit crypto, dude. Um, you know what I mean? Yeah, Lofi to $1 at least. I'm telling you, I think I'm selling Lofi short because I think, again, go look at that altcoin daily interview with the Lofi founder. I think that guy's going to be doing bits during a parabolic stage of a bull run. I think he's going to be doing bits. I think he's going to be just doing. He's a market. I mean, he described himself without saying it as very much a marketing genius, a branding genius. He has a marketing company with and that has major clients over the last 10 years before he even started doing Lofi. So a guy like that being unleashed into a parabolic bull run, I mean, you may be seeing Lofi everywhere, and they're going to make it nice and digestible for retail to be buying Lofi at $1, maybe two, maybe $3, and then you're like, oh shit, man, I think this thing might go to $10. That's the bull run, and he's been in this. He says that the Lofi founder says that he's been around crypto since 2016, and I believe him. I believe him. Thank you guys so much for these comments. And thank you for the likes. We're an hour in, no sweat. Wherever you may be out there today, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're in a nice weather and enjoying this stream with Stair. We just keep going, dude. We just keep going. We're not going. We're never gonna go. Let's go. Uh, let's see. Jonathan says, "What's up, man? Aerodrome looks like a great DCA right now. I do think so. Aerodrome, the $25. Now this is one. This is Aerodrome is one where I feel like I don't have enough Aerodrome. I think I have like 5,000 Aerodrome coins. I feel like I don't have enough to really feel amazing when it hits $25. But I mean, hey, that's still a six-figure profit, right? And I, I I I feel like I should get more, but for me right now at this stage is that I feel like I've really loaded up on what I wanted to load up on, and now I'm trying to catch the tail end of the liquidity grab of this bull run. Okay, think when NFTs. You understand, like when NFTs started popping off, it was the end of the last bull run. It was the end of the last bull run where NFTs were popping off and people were taking their profits from the coins that popped off and they put them in NFTs and lost it all. You know what I mean? So there is going to be a liquidity trap at the end of this bull run. And if you were the one that was buying NFTs before everyone else, you made a crap ton of money, right? And because you were making money on the liquidity grab. And so my play again is this ICM thing that just happened. I'm watching and nobody really knows about it yet. Nobody's really getting into it yet. And so that's why I bought Native, which is like the virtuals protocol of ICM narrative, internet capital markets narrative that I think is going to be an incredible liquidity grab. It's going to be a nuke to anybody that's made money. They're going to, oh, I can just roll it into ICMs, this winter, and the bull run will continue, and then it's just going to just going to crater. And so I looked at that's why I'm buying all of this now so I can sell at that time and get a nice little extra profit in my portfolio. Because man, that native token, it's only $2 million market cap. That thing could, remember virtuals? Virtuals was so low for so long during the bear market. It was multiple zeros, and now look where it's at. So let's see here. So Robert says all alts are crashing, mate. Okay. When do you see that happening? Or am I supposed to look at my computer and see the market has cratered? I'll give a look. Okay, so I don't see any alts crashing, buddy. So, Robert, I don't know. I don't know what you mean. Let's see. Yeah, so my top three holds for the cycle Cobra. I'm loving holding Jerry right now. I'm loving holding Turbo right now. Um, I mean top three. I mean I'm in like 15, 20 coins. I mean I don't know. I like them all. I don't know what to say. Um, Yo, did you see my comment? What's up? Is that it, Luke? What was the other one? Good to see you, dude. Dude, did you message me earlier? You messaged me earlier that you bought some coins on ETH or on Uniswap, and they gave you like a $400 fee for a 5K buy. Is that true? That's crazy. Robert, what do I think about Algorand? It's dead. You bought Algorand, ICP? Yeah, I don't know about those two. Chainlink, yeah. Yeah, Chainlink, maybe you'll get a 3x out of that. But yeah, Algorand and ICP are that's a good chance Algorand doesn't move at all. I mean, Algorand's already at $1 billion market cap. There has been no I watched a couple of things on Algorand last few months. There's been no activity on Algorand. There's nobody working on Algorand right now. What's that site that you can look at activity on chain, like guys working on chain? Uh, I forget what it's called, but I haven't been on there in a while. But somebody did a video on Algorand and showed that there's nothing going on Algorand. It's a dead dinosaur coin. Um, Sholonius Monk, hey dude, what's going on? Seth said, I think the next listing for JYI will be Gate.io. Oh, I don't think I see that on that list. Did you see that on that list? Hmm. Oh, in progress. Okay, so look. Oh wow, you're right. You're right. Hey, you're right. Seth, I skipped over the in progress thing. It was green, so I thought it was complete. You're right. They're in the they already did L Bank. They did Mexi. Did they do Bing X yet? I don't know. They haven't done OKX, Bitmart, Deepcoin, Gate.io, and then Crypto.com is going to be a huge one. Crypto.com, Crypto.com is the gateway to retail. That's going to be the big one out of all those. Some people here will end up bag holding. Absolutely. Absolutely. Especially if this is your first bull run and you don't understand the euphoric effects of a parabolic run where you just feel like a genius. You're crazy up in unrealized gains, and all of a sudden you're convinced that your high intelligence has selected the next coin to change to the world. Crypto said that the bull run will end this summer. Yeah, maybe he's right. Today for the Bitcoin price. What does he do when he does that whole thing? He just like starts like I don't know is he Serbian? I forget what he is, but man, he has a crazy accent, doesn't he? Um, which layer ones do I see doing the best? Hey, you know what? Avalanche is probably gonna 5x, 6x. Honestly, the main one is SUI. The main one, Cobra is SUI. I am placing my bets all around that coin, all around that blockchain. With Cetus, with what else? Lofi, Fud the Pug, Scallop, the lending protocol on Cetus. I'm on SUI, um, Sudang. There's a few other coins. I mean, Ondo's on there, right? I'm not invested in Ondo. I won't be. Something about Ondo, just not for me. I don't know. It'll do well, but one, it's crazy up. Ondo at $1 for me is it's near its end. I mean, if it gets to $10, hats off to you guys. But I'm looking for bigger gains than that. I think Cetus is the one that's going to give us the biggest gains in terms of a stable, not using the word stable, um, the most solid coin on SUI it being a DEX, it being, having crazy amount of liquidity running through it, out of almost what $200 billion in volume on SUI's DEXs. I mean, Cetus has more than 50% of that volume. I mean, it's absolutely incredible, and it has a lot of room to grow. I mean, I think its lows, its lowest of its lows was 3 cents, and it's at 21 cents right now with a billion coins. Oh my goodness, dude. I mean, I think that's going to hit a $10 billion market cap, which would put Cetus at a $14 price point. A $14 price point. And I honestly think, based on what Pancake Swap did last bull run, I may be selling Cetus a little short, but Cetus has more circulating supply than Pancake Swap did that last bull run. But still, I mean, you just never know with these guys, these SUI guys coming over from Solana and bringing in their Rolodex of marketing and their Rolodex of influencers and their Rolodex of designers and ways of making money and creating fees, and it's crazy. Yeah, Ondo. Yeah, I'll take Pinlink over Ondo, and I made that decision. Goku says, "Let's get this money." Absolutely, absolutely. Killjoy says, "Yo, just getting off work. What's good?" Oh man, nothing much, dude. Nothing much, man. Freaking chilling, chillaxing. Just had a sandwich. I thought I'd go live, and now we're an hour in, almost an hour and a half in. Um, let's see here. Micah Seven says, "What's a good stable coin we can place our profits in?" I mean, they're all pretty good. I mean, what was it, USDC? Oh, Tether. You tether up your coins. Um, see that's a weak part of my game. That is a super weak part of my game in crypto is staking and stable coins for APY like that. I'm so weak in that area. I don't pay attention to um long term holds because I mean, it's my third bull run, and everything that I tried to do a long term hold in went to shit. Great finance, depegged. Wonderland Dow, freaking they rugged, and those are all things I put thousands of dollars into of profits, that I made, and I put it in there thinking that okay, I could leave this in here and it's just going to make multiples for me. And then the next bull run, I'll just take it out and I'll buy crypto on the low. And yeah, you don't want to you don't want to, yeah, use Cetus. Yeah, Shalom. Yeah, I should start using Cetus for what it is. Does not hold your funds. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. It's really good. Yeah, Shalonius, you've been staking on there. You say it's excellent. Um, don't do staking. They hold your money for 15 days. Yeah, that's why I never really got like into Cardano staking because it's like, yeah, put your money in here, but guess what? You can only access it 3 years from now, or like, I was like, dude, I don't want to do that. I don't want to leave my coins with you for that long, or my money with you for that long. If I want to go like do something with my money, I want to be able to take it out. No, but it helps the system. It helps the system if you leave your money in with us. It helps everyone else. It's like, no, dude, I don't want to do that. Hmm. Yeah, you know what, Moonbear, I hate the tax talk, but I will say, if you put your money in the stables, As long as you don't turn it into fiat or put it into your bank account, I believe it's not taxable. It's still you're still holding your gains, you know? Oh, every swap is a taxable event? Oh, great. I'm too sleepy for tax talk. Um, I'm sure there's a I'm sure there's a tax YouTuber you could probably tap into. It's like here's how you put your money into whatever. I'm like, I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. I've been in business for myself for 15 years, man. Taxes bum you out if you're a business owner. It's the worst. Especially a business owner in California. Owie. Ugh. Double whammy. Excuse me. You know what I mean? My goodness. They're gonna tax air in here in California soon. I'm gonna be taxed on how many breaths I take a day. Oh, there's gonna be a tax category, dude. That's why I'm moving to Chile, dude, because it's like I don't want to be on here going like this. Hey guys, it's there. Just not even be able to say anything because it's like I was like, oh, I took 1,000 breaths today. I owe the government $100. Oh man, you know what I mean? I'm living in the tax mecca of the world right now. I'm sitting. I'm at least. I mean, I sold. That's why I sold my ranch. I'm like, get the hell out of here, bro. But it's funny because I still have a business here. So when I'm in Chile, I'll still be doing business in LA, you know, Orange County, Riverside, San Diego, remotely. And so I'll still be paying California taxes in Chile, which sucks. But at least I think I'm tax exempt in Chile for the first like 2 or 3 years. So that's good. Seriously, I'm gonna be on here like, good question, Fat Don. Bro, it's like that. You know, I don't know what's like that in Miami. I think Miami has a little bit better tax situation. But Moon Bear, who asked this question? Was it Moon Bear? Oh, he did, dude. I just made you a mod, and now you want to ask tax questions? You're crushing me right now. You want to bum stare out. Talk about taxes. You know what I mean? You want me to end this live? You want me to, you want me to end this stream? Just talk about taxes. Hey guys, can you still hear me? I just sometimes when I touch this thing, it turns my mic off. Are we still good? Just somebody give me a thumbs up. Are we still good? Can you guys hear me? Somebody give it a thumbs up. Okay, good. Okay, thanks. Sometimes sometimes it's things about to fall out of my ear, and then it just people say, "Hey, you're muted." Okay, cool. Thanks. Yeah, it's too early for taxes, right, Lucky? You know what? Yeah, I hope the IRS has like, you know what? They don't. I don't think they have any jurisdiction in Chile. I don't think they can come get me anyway. You know what I mean? I might be on live just ripping up my tax forms. You know what I mean? You think I should do that once I get out there? You think I should do that while I'm in Chile? Once I get out there, just start just rip tax forms up. I bet you I get whacked. I bet you they send some CIA out here. They're like, hey, stayers in Los Lagos region of Chile, get and send a team out there. I'll be on live. They're like, pop, just see my head explode. You know what I mean? Dude, did you guys see that did you guys see that story about that OnlyFans model in Mexico? and that was she got killed on live, like while she was on live by her Sicario cartel guy boyfriend. He was jealous that she was getting gifts from people online, and he shot her live on screen. It was crazy. Anyway, I don't think that's happening with me, but maybe in Chile they might send the team if I don't pay my taxes. I think they'll send the team out, so I got to look out for that. I'll be going live, and I'll be seeing guys in the bushes going, doing all the silent Navy SEAL sign language. Chile's safe. They're not going to touch me out there, Lucky. Good, good. Yeah, I know. That's crazy. Yeah, it was a crazy story. I just saw it this morning. I was like, damn, dude. Anyway, so I'm gonna bring you down, Moon Bear. Moon Bear's like, damn, OnlyFan models getting shot. That bums me out. Moon Bear's like, which one was it? Oh my goodness. Don't go to Venezuela? Yeah, I don't think so. Um, Crypto introvert says Elon changed to Kikius? Kekius? What's that? Dude, Sicario was a great movie. Ross is up in the crane. Ross is like, great movie. Sicario was an amazing movie, dude. Hmm. I fall asleep in movies except for action movies, buddy cop movies, you know what I mean? Like cartel type movies. Like I need to hear guns blasting in order to stay awake. But you know what I mean? You put a rom com on or something, I'm out, man. You put like an Adam Sandler movie on, I'm falling asleep. He's like, what do you mean you're falling asleep? I thought you liked me. Like I can't even do that Adam Sandler 51st dates type of thing. Anyway, um Goku says, "Oh, what about my 20x, bro? What happened? Somebody owes you 20x what?" Oh, if you get a 2030x in your portfolio. Yeah, I hope you do, dude. I hope you do, my guy. I hope you do, my guy. Yeah, I hope everybody freaking crushes it, man. I mean, we're early enough. Honestly, if there's 10x the people in here in the next few months, you haven't bought any crypto yet, you're retail. You know what I mean? Because I think this chat is going to be 10x what it is right now, and it's just going to be filled with annoying people that are just in here trying to make a quick buck, and they're going to get wrecked. And I can't, I'm going to be telling them, hey, most of us have been here. We're scaling out, and they're like, shut up, stare. I'm buying Turbo at 65 cents. Yeah. Um, really, Moonbear. I need to ask Chat GPT about my portfolio. Am I already retired? I've been living like I've been retired for like the last, I'd say, 15 or 16 years. Yeah. Um, when I go to a supermarket or when I go out, it's always just old people because it's like during the day on a Tuesday or Wednesday. Yeah, I'm out on a third. This is my friend's ranch. I sold my ranch because I'm going to Chile. I'm going to be in Baja next week for 2 3 months, just on vacation. So yeah, I mean, life's been pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. But you know what? It's a lot of risks that got me here. It's a lot of mushing the naysayers, the people that say you can't do stuff. You just can't. I mean, it has been in a way a not a. I've had a lot of friends, especially down in the desert. I got a lot of friends down there, but for the most part, it is being successful or being a risk taker in terms of business. It really does separate you from most people. You're not the guy invited to the wedding or the barbecue or I mean, it's odd. It's an odd life, but you are always the guy that's asked to co-sign on stuff. You're always the guy that gets the random call. I need 20K right now. I'm in deep with the cartel or something, some crazy call. They're coming to repo my car. I need this much money. Please help me, Stayer. I always get those calls. I never get the calls where it's like, hey, we're going out on a Friday night. We're gonna go crazy. I never get those calls. You know what I mean? Which is fine because I love my life. I love it. I create my own, fun and my own danger. I have a great life. You know, I'm not rich. I'm rich in time. I mean, time is what's the most valuable, and I'm very rich in that. But do I have a briefcase of like $10 million sitting next to me? No, I don't. You know what I mean? You know, I don't know. So no, I would say I'm rich in the sense that I don't have to clock in. I haven't had to do that since, man. I was like, what was the shit, dude? Um, what was the last job? When was the last time Stayer had a W-2? Like, when was the last time I was an employee of a spot? I get. You guys weren't here the last. Maybe some of you guys were here a couple streams ago. I was talked about my college job at Fat Jack's in Point Judith, Narragansett area, Rhode Island, where I went to school and went to University of Rhode Island. But he paid me under the table. I think it's Chicago. Oh, Chicago. It would be Chicago. I lived in Chicago for 3 years on Marshfield and Waveland. This was after college. After I got married in Boston, my wife and we moved to Chicago. And I worked as a transcript analyst for I forgot the online school. It's an online school, Kaplan University. So I worked for Kaplan University in Chicago, um, uh, doing analyzing transcripts for applicants to the school. So I did that for like a year, maybe a year and a half. So that was the last time. That was back in '07. So that was the last time I you could find a W-2 in terms of me. Um, yeah. So yeah, man, money rich is not money because I do believe that this whole money system is going to really go into the crapper. That's why Bitcoin's so important as a store of value. You know what I mean? The dollar, the yen, all this stuff. It's just it's backed. It's not backed by anything. It's not even backed by gold. I mean, it's just backed by other fiat currencies. So if the dollar falls, everything falls. Oh, Mahadi, I'm sorry, dude. I'm talking. What is up, dude? Some of these guys. What question did I miss, Mahadi? Mahadi, what am I missing? I'm scrolling up. I'm scrolling up. Mahadi, you don't have to act like that. Mahadi, that's like a YouTube thing, right? Where like grown men, they get in the chat and they're like, "You didn't answer my question," and just like you imagine that they're like throwing juice boxes and throwing toys out the pram. You know what I mean, dude? I don't see where your question was. You know what I mean? You don't answer my question. What is wrong with you, Stare? I swear you don't like me. I swear you don't. It's like, dude, I'm talking about my life. I'm streaming. You know what I mean? Like, I just say it again, my guy. I mean, you know what I mean? Okay, Mahadi, you've been here before. Like, you don't have to be like that. I will roast you if you start acting like a little child in here. Yeah, I'm not making fun of you, Mahadi, but it's like you never ever answer my question. Yeah. Like, take a nap, Mahadi. Mahadi, go take a nap. You know what I mean? I'm just messing with my. What was your question, dude? I want to answer it. I want to answer it. Now I want to answer your question. I want to know. I want to know what you said. Oh man, dude, that's so funny. So yeah, Ross is like, bro. Sometimes the comments don't go through. Oh my gosh. He'll go to another stream and be like, you know that stare guy doesn't answer anyone's questions. You know that guy? You know that guy stare. You ever seen his stream? You ever see stare stream? You know what? I put a question in. You know what he does? He doesn't answer it. It's like, all right, bro. Oh my gosh. Dude, dude, I had the funniest comment. I had the funniest comment the other day. Um, no, it happened today. I should post it. This dude, I did a video on I think it was like SUI memes recently. You guys remember that video? And he commented on the video. He was like, "Hey, I don't see any of these memes on Coinbase. So what's up, Stayer? Are you like?" He made this like insinuation. I'm scamming people with fake memes or something. I'm like, bro, you are so new. There are other exchanges, there's other blockchains other than Coinbase. Like, take a breather. Take a breather. He's like, Stare, I mean, you're talking to me about coins that are not on Coinbase. So I'm starting to question this whole thing right here. Like, dude, like, really? You should probably sit this one out. I said, dude, you should probably just sit this whole thing out, man. You're gonna because you're exactly the guy that's gonna act like a genius when his little Coinbase coin goes up 10x, and you're not gonna sell. You're gonna round trip it, and then you're gonna be in the negative, and you're gonna be like, I hate crypto. And you know what else? Who else I hate? I hate that stare guy. Good thing I didn't buy that fake Lofi meme he was talking about. Good thing I didn't. Good thing I didn't buy that Sudang meme. I mean, what the hell was he talking about? What's a Sui? What the hell? What the helly? I'm out of here. At least got my $100 back. Dude, it's so funny, dude. I bet he was dude. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's just I'm having a great time on here, man. I tell you what, I haven't since I started this channel, I haven't laughed this much in a long time, dude. I've been laughing a lot, you know. But Mahadi, where you at, man? Where's that question? What you had a question, man? What was it? What was the question, bro? What was the question, man? You said I forgot my question. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so funny. You guys are great, man. Let's get to 30 likes, man. Shoot, dude. Stairs giving you Stairs ultra doxing himself. He's like you guys know so much about me. It's like you can actually probably AI create another Stair at this point. You could create my whole life. You're like, yeah, Stair went to University of Rhode Island. He worked at Kaplan University in Chicago, and he lived on Marshfield and Waveland, and he got married in Boston, and he's going to Chile soon. You know what I mean? I look at these YouTubers, and these guys don't say anything. Maybe I'm giving way too much away. Maybe I'll wake up one morning and my whole identity has been wiped or something. I mean, maybe I'm giving way too much away, but a lot of these crypto YouTubers, they go on live for like, if they do a live, it'll be for like 20 minutes, and they have a green screen behind them. I mean, I'm giving you real. I mean, I'm in the bushes, right? I'm not in the bushes, but you can kind of see the mountains. But usually, I give you amazing views. I mean, I give you real stories. You know what I mean? I give you real alpha. I'm buying coins that nobody's. I'm buying some of these coins nobody's thought about buying yet. So I'm giving you that native thing, might be maybe I might be wrong, but that native ICM coin, man, that might be big. Um, so I don't know. I'm just laughing. It's fun. And you know what's going to happen next is that Stayer's going to have um his I'm talking in third person. Um, but Stayer's going to have his Discord. Discord's dropping pretty soon here. Look out for that. The Telegram's dropping pretty soon. I gotta get some features cleared first. Um, Little Baby and Young Thug and all these guys. I mean, I'm trying to their labels are trying to get back to me, trying to clear the features on that Discord. No, I was joking, but no, it's happening soon. So guys, get ready because we're gonna hopefully give you a lot more value. You know, these streams that you really enjoy. They're gonna I'm gonna be doing more of this. I mean I love this. I love streaming. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Um, but I want you guys to join me on there. You know, Killjoy's like, yeah, 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 yeah. Let's talk Turbo. That's hilarious. All right, what's going on with Turbo? All right, let's go. Let's look at Turbo. It's like enough with all of that stare. Enough with all that. He says, I'm here to talk about Turbo. Me too. Me too. At least you can remember your question. Let's see here. Turbo. It's up. It's nope. It's down. It's down 0.5% right now. And this is the thing is that everything is kind of just it's you're right. There's a lot of things. Who said that? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. DM says Jerry's coiled up like a cobra. A lot of our coins are coiled up, bro. They're about to spring forward. Um, hey, Shalom is damn right. It's gonna be a paid membership. Are you crazy? Thousands of dollars a month, and I'll be naked too. No, it's gonna be a few bucks. I'll have my shirt on. It'll be fun. Inferno. Just let us know. I'm ready for the. Yep, absolutely. I'm gonna make you guys a couple of you guys mods on there, man. I'm gonna put a I'm gonna put a star in your guys' chest, man. And just looks like I twisted somebody's. Why did I do that? I was just like, let me twist the chat's nip, huh? What do you think? I'm buying Sudang. I don't have. Okay, what? I don't have any. What? Oh, you don't have any Sudang yet? Yeah, I would get into Sudang, man. Yeah, you guys like that twisting. Like I'm getting more viewers when I do a little chat, little twisting the. Oh. That stairs sex sounds. I sound like Tim Allen when I'm having sex. All right, all right. Um, yeah, I need a paywall. I need a paywall behind this incredible talent. You know what? Because I'm gonna be charging a few bucks a month. You guys see me go. What's down 12% today? My nip twisting is down 10% today. 12%. Got my buddy in soothing last night before it dropped 20. What the hell is soothing? What? What was that? Sudang. You're is your buddy teething? He's like, yeah, my buddy, yeah. Yeah, my buddy was he's got his baby teeth coming in. I had this he's like soothing. Um let's see here. Well, these typos are hilarious. How much should Turbo pump to reach an all-time high? So, okay, Mahadi, that is your question. Okay, cool, man. It's a good question. Listen, I see Turbo going between a 50 cents, between 50 and cents, 70 cents, dude. That'll put it at like a freaking $40 billion market cap around there. Sounds crazy. It sounds out of this world, right? But again, we have $2 trillion of stable coins on the sidelines. Um, in 2021, we had $5 billion worth. So you got $2 trillion on the sidelines of folks that know and been watching this market and waiting to buy a winner. Buy a winner. It's Turbo. Um, and been waiting to buy a winner. And I think that between the AI narrative, between the Pepe narrative, uh, which I think Turbo can latch onto because it's also a frog. Um, what else? We listed the narrative. I did it in a video. I listed so many narratives that Turbo can be a part of this bull run. It just seems like when nothing, and also when it's just Bitcoin's running, Turbo will run with it. It's proven to be probably the hottest coin, meme coin out there today with the highest potential that everyone's watching that will pile on. So I just think that I think what it is, why I think Turbo will get to like a 70 cent price target is because it's going to be so easy for it to get to a 14 cent price target. And I think when people see Turbo go to a $10 billion market cap at 14 cents, I think it's off to the races. I think it's going to be the biggest pile on of all time. Oh yeah, no way. I know. My hey Ross, my nips are gonna be real raw and Baja. Pause. They really are. I'm gonna be boogie boarding all over the place. So I'll be scaling out of Turbo, heading up that way. You know what I mean? I honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna sell anything before a $10 billion market cap. I mean, I just think that's a sure shot. I think the speculation begins after that. That's just me. I mean, we're at half a cent right now, chilling. I mean, we're at half a cent like now, right now, like nobody's business. I mean, 10 cents is nothing, man. What is that, a 10x from here? I mean, right? I mean, what? I mean, you're really not asking for much. Um, so you got your buddy in Sudan, dope. Moon Bear, dude, when Crypto John bought Trump coin, and yeah, dude, Moon Bear, Moon Bear. Dude, when Crypto John bought Trump coin and then the next day made a video like Trump has literally ruined my life. It was so yes, dude. You guys remember that? I did. I think I talked about that in a stream where dude he was like, "Oh, I'm buying the dip on Trump at like 40 some dollars or like it was like 30 some dollars he bought Trump at the dip." I was like, "That is such a mistake. Like don't get involved in this coin." And of course, when Trump hits $6, he does. It's just, I mean, we all make mistakes, but when you try and act like, see, you'll never hear me on here acting like I am the king shit guru. I am the guy who just knows it all. I mean, it's just I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be sitting here twisting nips, hanging out, shooting the shit. Might pop a boomer on you, might smoke a joint on you, which I haven't smoked in a while, guys. I'm just trying to get ready for Baja. I've broken a cycle. I've smoked weed every day for the last since when I was like freaking what 14, 15. I mean my lungs should be shot, and I was like, you know what? start to get fit. I'm gonna get ready for Baja. I'm gonna get ready for Chile. I don't want to enter Chile really tubby and smoking a bunch. I'm just gonna pop some boomers. I'm gonna do the cleanses. I'm gonna get the pre-workout. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get the pre-workout, and I'm gonna get the recovery drinks after. And you know what? Stairs gonna be in the best shape of his life. You know what I mean? But I'm having a good time. I don't drink pretty much at all. I don't drink at all. But I used to. Anyway, no rug pulls at Stair. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know, man. Yeah, that was another thing. I don't want to. I'm not gonna. Hey, Moon Bear. Did you get? Here's another thing. I mean, you can go online right now, and you could probably find. There's a video out there of a guy that's really, really angry at Crypto John, and I think a lot of other people are too. I guess a few months ago, he like pumped a coin in his Discord that he was one of the main holders on. He was moving money around in different wallets, and he was like a big time holder, and he rugged. It rugged and it wrecked a lot of people, and then he just banned everybody that was going to say anything about it. And so this guy made a video about that. I mean, I like Crypto John. He's a good guy. I mean, I don't know. I just said that, and I'm like, I don't know. He's entertaining. I mean, all. I'm realizing, YouTube's tough, man. I'm making it look easy, but YouTube is tough for some people, and so um I don't know, but I saw the video. I saw the video. This was like I looked at this back in like this was like November of last year before I even started YouTube. So I was just kind of doing research, like should I start this channel, and I was just kind of looking at the YouTubers that I've been watching. I've watched Crypto John for the last 6 7 months. I don't know. I don't know. I feel bad. I feel bad for even saying that, but because I'm sure there'll be some sort of video on me, you know what I mean, where it's like, oh, Stare, yeah, he does this like nipple twisting thing. He does like little nipple twisting thing on his lives, and it makes people feel uncomfortable. Um, let's see here. Blooded is in the chat. What's going on, Blooded? Um, Dude, the live is a show. A hug from Brazil. Wow, what part of Brazil are you in? I'm gonna be in Chile in a little bit, and I'm gonna be in Buenos Aires, guys. I'm gonna be in Chile, and then I have to reset my visa, so we're gonna go to Buenos Aires, probably by the new year, and just hang out there and see that for the first time, and then we're gonna be in Montevideo, Uruguay, and we're going to see that for the first time. So Stair is going to be this is going to be an incredible channel for you guys. If you want to see South America, I'm going to be showing you all kinds of shit, dude. Um, it'll be behind a paywall, of course, but it's going to be incredible. Let's see here. What's a good price to buy Turbo? I would, hey man, not financial advice, and the water's warm right now. Harley says, yeah, no rug pulls at Stair. I appreciate that. I didn't know you blazed Stair. We need to smoke a fatty. Yeah, dude. Go look at my other lives. I'm smoking weed all the time in those. And my other videos. Like I'm literally my first 2 or 3 months on YouTube. I'm doing nothing but smoking. And then the thing is that YouTube bans like what's it called? It shadow bans me. So, dude, I did a 420 stream on here, Killjoy. I don't know if you were here yet. I think you were, weren't you? You were there. I did a 420 stream, and I was smoking the whole time in it, right? And it was like I could see that there was a lot of people in there, and then it just like dwindled down to next to nothing. But I'm like, okay, there must be some sort of. And then I look on my thing, and it was like, oh, you got like 20 views for like a 3 hour stream. I'm like, what? What happened? And they're like, "Yeah, dude, you can't be smoking on stream like that." I'm like, "What? That's crazy," you know? But they can't stop the boomers, you know what I mean? They can't stop the shrooms. That's for sure. What's up, Blooded? Yeah, Ross. Yeah, say it like it is. Yeah, spade's a spade. Half those crypto channels are not in touch with reality. Yeah, man. I mean, but I do have a lot of I have a few channels that I really respect, and one of them agreed to do like a, come on and let me interview them, and because they like to look at charts and stuff, and I was like, dude, that'd be fun to invite a chart boy on here and kind of not make fun of him because it's my guest, but just kind of, because I can't stand that shit. So I understand it. I know how to trade. I know how to you know do my Fibonacci triangles or whatever. Whatever. You know how Stayer be rocking. You know how I rock. You know how I rock. I'm from the south of Brazil. Cool, man. Nice, dude. Oh, dude. Hey, dude. Richard. Richard's from Switzerland. Says my dog went missing and was last seen near a Chinese restaurant. You draw your own. That's hilarious. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm sorry to hear that, Richard. But yeah, Richard's from Switzerland, man. He's one of the first guys. Yeah, I think Richard. Remember, you came on and you were just you were trolling. You came on. You were trolling when we first met, but then you calmed down. Now you're cool. Nice. A lot of you guys, not maybe not all of you, but some of you guys started off as trolls, and then you're like, you know what? Stayer's a cool guy. Stayer's my friend. I like him. You know what I mean? That's all that. It's because I'm chill, man. It's fun. It's fun to be on here, and I like jokes too. Like you troll me, I'll troll you back, and it's hilarious. So you know that's why there's more funny people in here than anywhere else. Um, let's see here. Umar says, "Do the bear market? You think the bear market in a bear market, BTC will crash to 70, 80K?" Well, no, I'm saying that it'll crash like 60 to 80% off of its highs. So if it, uh, if we go to like a 400K Bitcoin, I'm going to say that it's going to crash down 60%. So you can take off 240K from 400, and that's what you got. I guess you got 240K at that point, right? Um, yeah. So yeah, guys, it's crazy stuff. What's going on in the markets? Markets just chilling, man. Is this a Friday? Okay, so yeah, it's Friday. So man, dude, I really would like to see Bitcoin get up to 104. I really would. I really would like to see Bitcoin get up above 104, man. I really would. That would be really nice, guys. That would be considered bullish for the rest of the week next week. Because if it doesn't, then we stand to chop around more or even go lower. But I don't want to talk like that. Um, let's see. Yeah, man. Did I miss anybody's questions here? Better than weed than alcohol. Yeah, Lucky. I mean, I'm gonna smoke again. And Chile is really lax on weed, so I just said to myself, I'm just gonna take a break from weed. Not to say that I'm restricted on smoking or anything like that, but in terms of working out, because here's the thing, dude. Stair smokes a joint, dude. Stair's gonna crush a bag of chips. He's gonna crush like, it's more so the eating habits. The eating habits that go along with smoking are detrimental to my health. It's not even the smoking. It's the what happens after that, right? So let's see here. Um, Thoughts on Misty? Hold on. Do you guys have the contract address for that? What's the contract address for Misty? Let me see here. Misty. Misty. Is this a micro cap? I'm seeing a Misty that's at a $5,000 market cap, which is yeah. Oh, it's a stock? Yeah, I'm not into stocks. I'm not into stocks. You guys kind of know how I feel about all that. Kelsey says, I really hope we get a great pump next week. Well, the thing is that we have to close above 104 for that to happen, in my humble opinion, which are $500 away from that. So if you guys want to all get together and buy Bitcoin so we can close above 104, that'd be amazing. Yeah, Killjoy, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, he says I could eat a whole large pizza. Absolutely. Um, oh, B Bank. Yeah, B Bank. You like stocks a lot. Yeah, you like stocks. So the dividends on Misty are insane. Okay. Samson's in the chat. What's going on with Samson? Frosty, getting pumpy, getting pumpy up in here. Yeah. Yeah, Frosty. Yep. Um Yeah, Squeaky Dink says, "Dang, that's a big piece of bacon right there." Chatting. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna turn into bacon, man. I've been eating. I brought my a pig my last pig from my farm. I brought it here. We've been eating pork like crazy. I had pork chops last night. I had bacon this morning. I'm having like pork like every freaking meal. It's amazing. Um, what else? Good for you. Harley Z, you said you swapped XRP to SUI. That's a good move. That's a really, really good move. Again, guys, again, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this again. I see SUI going to $100+ this bull run. It's gonna make a move just like we saw Solana last bull run. Yeah, I mean, the hold XRP right now is like what are you doing? I mean, I feel bad for X. That's another thing I think is going to be another catalyst of of incredible gains in this bull run in terms of liquidity being distributed. We're forgetting all the people that are holding XRP and haven't experienced a euphoric bull run yet. I'm telling you, most of the XRP holders will be selling and chasing down other coins that are up huge. So that's another thing. I think I think there's going to be XRP holders that are going to be dropping things in on Turbo on like a lot of the coins that we're talking about. You know, um, Kelsey got out of it. Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, hey, you know what? If XRP goes to $100 and all of a sudden they have a $5 trillion market cap all by itself, then hey, I got my hands up. I'm the most wrong person on the whole entire universe. But that's not happening, guys. XRP is already at $132 billion market cap, guys. I mean, where's the upside? Where is the upside? Tell me where the upside is. Um, Yeah, yeah, Harley Z, absolutely. Yeah, you don't have any time to waste. It's not even no. I mean, Kelsey, that's another thing such a scam. I'm not calling it a scam coin, but for people to say that XRP and not hitting, I'm not attacking you, but this is a great. What you said is what a lot of XRP people say is oh, it's a long term hold. Oh, no, no, no. Bitcoin is a long term hold. Bitcoin is a long-term hold, not XRP. Bitcoin is a long-term hold, not XRP. You know, that is such a cop out, you know? So I hear that all the time. XRP is just it's not about the cycle, Stayer. It's about the long-term hold. Well, like, dude, I mean, bro, then go but Bitcoin's gonna outperform XRP like nobody's business. Bitcoin is gonna be like Bitcoin is probably gonna be $1 million a coin within 5 years or 5 or 6 years. And XRP is still gonna be at like $4. I mean, it's just gonna be sitting there. And we're like, told you so, you know. Yeah, Frosty says there's only one long term coin, bro. There's only one long term coin. Yeah, Kumar agrees with me. B Bank, 20 trillion market cap, that will never happen. No, it'll happen next bull run. I'm thinking the market cap for the overall market cap for this market in the bull run is going to be between 10 and 11 trillion dollars. That's it. And then we're going to see a huge drop. And then I think the next bull run is going to be all about the dino coins, the legacy coins actually using their actually having utility in the world, which is going to be weird to see, you know. Um, Lucky is when is the best time to buy Bitcoin on the bear market, or in the bear market. I honestly, I'm the type of person that believes that there's never a wrong time to buy Bitcoin. You can buy Bitcoin at 400K at the top of this market, and you still stand to win. You're gonna be in profit eventually. You know what I mean? It's just the way it is, and that's the way it's always going to be. And that's why the elites are taking out billion-dollar loans. And you've seen the behavior of Saylor. I mean, he's not the only one. There's a lot of elites that are like, holy shit, I'm going to be broke in like 5 or 10 years. The dollar is not going to mean much at all. And I don't hold a lot of gold, so I'm just going to go and try and buy up Bitcoin to just keep my wealth intact. Yeah, you should always buy Bitcoin. But I mean, right now for me, my if you're asking like my strategy right now, I mean, obviously I mean, I'm heavy into alts right now and memes. I'm totally risk on right now. But as I scale out, I'm scaling out into stables and Bitcoin. I'm gonna be buying a ton of Bitcoin. Um, but first, I got to short. My plan is at the top when I'm all scaled out of these coins that we're talking about. Um, I'm gonna short Bitcoin down to I'm just gonna ride it down for as long as I can, wherever it bottoms out at, and I'm gonna close that short out and just hold the Bitcoin. I'm gonna buy the Bitcoin right back and hold it. And I'll be like, it'll probably be like 50% in the cash. No, it'll probably be like 30% in the cash. But that's the whole reason why I'm moving to Chile is to just lower my overall living costs because you got to understand over this time that I'm talking about, this bull run into the bear market into the next bull run, the dollar is going to be inflating your freaking pants off. Like you will not be able to afford a freaking glass of milk coming up here, I believe, in the next 5 years. I think we're going to be in for a real doozy in terms of global markets and and just the consumer is just going to get crushed. You're gonna wish you had a farm um, in the next 5 years. That's for damn sure. Hell yeah. But but I don't want to get in that conversation. But anyway, well, I mean, dude, in California, it's around. You name the $15 a gallon in California is that's low right now. You know that, right? Like if I can go to the supermarket, nearby supermarket, a gallon of milk is around $15 right now in California. You know, so California is always is the state that is the leading indicator, right? So and within 5 years, you'll be paying, in Massachusetts, Samson, you'll be paying well over $20 for a gallon of milk. Well over that. I mean, 25, maybe even $30. But wages it'll be hard to get raises because businesses will be so heavily regulated and taxed that they're going to be really, really trying not to give you a living wage. And only you, but I see. This is where I don't like these streams going this way. Uh, no, I mean you're not doomed. I mean if you're buying Bitcoin and I mean people are just going to have to face facts and kind of unplug from this American system some sort of way because we in America we are in a vice right now. We are being squeezed. We're being AI'd. We're being um, just sold up a river, dude. It's really bad, and I don't want to talk about this. What's the cost of wholesale milk? Like if I sold you milk, if I sold you milk from one of my cows like that I had, um, that's grass fed pure, that's pure milk. Um, we were using it all. So I mean, I was getting like 4 gallons a day, and we were making cheese, butter, and stuff like that. But if we were to sell a gallon of milk, I mean, probably be like $20 a gallon. I gifted milk a lot. I didn't really charge because I would get stuff in back. I get some beef back, or I get some yeah. Yeah, raw milk is amazing. That's what you want. Yeah, yeah. Jerry and Pepe will make more money than XRP. Have I heard of raw milk? Dude, I just sold a farm. I drank raw. I've milked. You guys, look. This is. Hold on. Let me see, guys. I've had cows for 8 years. Look, that's me and my son, and that's our calf Bon. That can you guys see that? That's our calf Bon. Um, that was born about 2 or 3 months before I sold my ranch. So I've calved many calves, and I've had many cows on my ranch. And that's what we're doing in Chile. So that's the whole point of me going to Chile is I'm raising Gloucestershire Old Spot pigs, and I'm feeding them raw milk. That's part of the flavor palette that I'm developing. So you guys don't know that I've farmed. I know a lot of you guys just joined the channel, but I mean, I know the beginning of the channel, I was showing a lot from my farm. Look, that's Aspen. That's my cow Aspen behind me there. So I was milking her, you know, uh, this since up until we just sold. So yeah, I've had raw milk for a long, long time. I've been drinking milk. I've been having cows for more than 8 years, even the place before the place we lived at. So so that was yeah. So that should answer your question on if I've heard of raw milk. Yep, that's look. This is me with Joy and Aspen. Joy just had a calf. I taught the people that I sold my cows to how to milk. So yeah, yeah, man, just chilling. It's been a good one. Yep, that's what I'm doing in Chile. No, no goat's milk. No, I had sheep, but I don't do goat's milk. I don't do goats. Harley says when my husband is in Mexico, he loves the milk pickup directly from the farm. Hard to find that here. Yeah, yeah. By design, Harley. We're told not to be self-sustaining by design because they want to control food production. They want to control eventually when you eat. So, so when the money inflates high enough, we're all going to be like, "F it, I want to have my own farm, or I want to do that, or I want to buy milk from down the road," and they're gonna try and stop you from doing that. So, so that's why I mean I've had a farm for 8 years out here, and that's why I'm leaving is because the regulations. I can't sell you pork. I can't sell you milk without getting in trouble. I can't sell you beef without getting in trouble with the state. So in Chile, I mean, all of those, there's no regulations like that. They have regulations, obviously, on uh how safe the meat is, that it's processed right. But beyond that, I mean, there's I could sell you anything. That's why I'm going out there. Yep. And then usually here's the funny thing. And David, I'm not making fun of you, but here's the other thing. When we start talking about real serious like issues with this country in terms of, like I just told you, how the dollar is going to inflate and they're going to control food, they're going to control a lot of things. And and then I talk about how I had a farm and everything like that. I always get this question that Dave just asked here. What do you think is better, Trump or Biden? And it's just like, bro, if you can open your eyes and understand that this government is not for you, doesn't care about you at all, and that this left right paradigm means nothing, it doesn't make any sense. It's all about the people behind this that are really controlling this country. Then you begin to understand, you know, you know, what's really going on. Yeah, two wings of the same disease bird. And it's so funny. It's like people can't think past Republican and Democrat. It's like, dude, just can't you just understand that these guys don't want you to win? They don't want you to eat well. They don't want you to live well. They want you to just consume because the circulation of this dollar means more to them than your life or your family's life. They just whoever can hold the dollar and circulate it. They just want you to go buy your freaking food at the store. But if you produce your food at home, well, then that kind of hurts what they're trying to do. So no disrespect, David, but my goodness, if we can just have an uh if we can just think bigger, please, and think past who's up on this election cycle or who's president. I mean, these guys, I mean, a lot of these guys can't help you, man. Yeah. Yeah, Ross. Yeah, there you go. I mean, I mean, everybody has their own opinions and they're entitled to their own opinions, but I just get so sad when it's like, hey, you're talking about, you know, farming and raising food and raising beef and pork and stuff, and it's just like, uh, you must be a Trumper, or like, you don't like Biden, do you? And it's just like, bro, please, like, think. Snap out of it. Snap out of it. Snap out of it. Snap out of it. Snap out of it, guys. You know what I mean? Factories are not coming back to America, bro. I mean, why would Ford go and start making cars in Detroit again or doing stuff like that when they can pay somebody $3 an hour in Mexico? Why would they want to pay somebody $28? And that would bankrupt the company. It's never happening. Nobody wants to work in a factory. I mean, everybody in America is just. I mean, it's nobody's fault. I mean, everybody's living. Everyone's just trying to just keep the lights on it. But I mean, we're all laying dormant. I mean, we're mush. We're just mushy consumers. We like, think about you guys ever think about all the gyms, like all the workout facilities, in America? Like, think if people, instead of working out, that they were given materials to build or given materials to do. I mean, you can lose weight and get fit building stuff, but it's like, look at all that wasted energy. They're wasted energy facilities. You guys ever think of that? Like, isn't that crazy? You guys ever look at a gym and just think, wow, that's a big wasted energy facility. These people could be making things with their energy and their time. But the government just wants you to just kind of sit on a treadmill, They don't want you to walk to a new foreign land. They want you to walk on that treadmill. Yeah, I'm sitting here. Yeah, yeah, I'm not the fittest guy in the world. You know what I mean? You're like, well, Stair, you should be at that gym. Fair play. You know what I mean? Yes, I've eaten a lot of bacon the last few days. They're like, Stair, wait a minute. Shouldn't you be in that gym? No, that gym sucks. That's a fat boy cop out, Stair. How'd you turn this conversation into making fun of gyms? That's so funny. I beat you guys to it. I know that's what you guys are all thinking. Um, I'll twist you guys nipples. All right, all right, all right. Um, all right, guys. Well, I think that's it for the stream. I think we hit the moment where Stayer starts bashing the country. I'm not bashing the country. I'm not. I'm just saying I love this country, man. I think you guys deserve raw milk. You guys deserve real bacon. You guys deserve real steak. You guys deserve, like, you know just real organic vegetables and stuff. Like, you guys deserve, like, we all should be living in huge houses with big, like, it's just makes me angry. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, splitting wood, you know what I mean? Yeah, dude, splitting wood for the winter, man. That's the best summer workout ever, you know? And I can't wait to get back to that. That's why Chile, when we touch down Chile, we find a ranch that we want to start something on. Man, that's gonna be crazy, dude. That's gonna be. I can't wait. And yeah, I gave up a lot to go into uncertainty. But it's well worth it for me. You can't get better or do better without giving up something that you really like love. And I'm not giving it up. I'm gonna go. I'm talking about my old ranch. I love my old ranch, but it's just time to move on and do something bigger. You know what I mean? Yeah, Kumar, yep. The system is designed to make life complicated. Yeah, I got in contact with a human form that had wrong note, but they said I was only able to get it by going directly to the farm to purchase it. Sorry for the table. What? I meant to say farm. Okay, you okay? Not human. Oh, you contact with a farm that had a wrong. No. Okay. All right. Um. Yeah. Yep. 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 I don't know what you mean by that. But yeah, I think I get what you're saying. But guys, man, that's why I have this channel. It's a lot of fun, and you'll see. You guys are gonna see a lot, and I'm learning a lot from you guys. Uh, but yeah, dude. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna head out. Drop a like if you haven't already, and yeah, I'll be here tomorrow. And I got a couple videos dropping, and Discord is on the way. Telegram is on the way. I'll let you guys know when that drops. And you guys have a great, great day. Great Friday night. Enjoy yourselves. All right. All right, guys. All right. Oh, Chris. Chris, sorry. You're just getting here, man. But I'm getting out of here now. But I'll be back tomorrow. Okay. All right, dude. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. All right. See ya.